The tip came in from a community member that said they believed they saw Decker near the Squanami Pass and Pacific Crest Trail. A large response of deputies, including TAC 30 canine units and the Guardian 1 helicopter, responded to the area of the reported sighting, and neighboring law enforcement agencies were notified.
She was spinning on a thin black sheet of glass. She saw both the lights flash before her eyes. She didn't even have time to cry. She was so...
It has been 2 months. What is the status of Travis Decker? If all of you are just like me, I am constantly wondering, where is Travis Decker? New lead, possible sighting in the Squanami Pass off the Pacific Crest Trail. So helicopters were deployed, canines and drones. However, Decker was not found. So what happened? What does this mean for the search? They are scaling back. We will talk about them scaling back. We will talk about why they don't believe that Decker is in Canada. But what does this mean? Where is Travis Decker? Is he still alive? Comment below. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned, though. Let's dive into all the information I have, and then let's just talk about it. This is from Fox 13 News in Seattle. So the King County Sheriff's Office sent a large response to Squanami Pass on Friday after receiving a report of a possible Travis Decker sighting. So this was around 6 p.m. The tip came in from a community member that said they believed they saw Decker near the Squanami Pass and Pacific Crest Trail. A large response of deputies, including TAC 30 canine units and the Guardian 1 helicopter, responded to the area of the reported sighting, and neighboring law enforcement agencies were notified. The search for Decker did end around 9:15 p.m. Now, this is where it's interesting. The sheriff says that they did not locate Decker, and there's no more information at this time. So what does that mean? Typically, there is more information. The police do give us some sort of, we found evidence, we didn't find evidence, he was there, something, multiple sightings, there is something. But right now, there is no more information at this time. So what does that mean? Do they have information they don't want to give us? I believe that more information will come out and we will be able to answer this question. But let's continue on. So Decker, again, has been missing for 2 months. He is accused of kidnapping and murdering his 3 daughters, Peyton 9, Evelyn 8, and Olivia 5, in the Leavenworth campground during a planned visitation on May 30th. We need to dive in because we need to see what they're doing now. Again, they are scaling back. Let's watch this video here where Sheriff Morrison does talk about how he is scaling back.
The 3 Decker girls were reported missing while visiting their father, Travis Decker. His whereabouts remain a mystery. Authorities found the girls' bodies at a campground outside Leavenworth on June 2nd. Since then, there's been a manhunt for Decker, stretching across Washington state and into Idaho and Canada. Crews continue to search in the deep wilderness and backcountry of Chelan and Kittitas counties. Earlier this week, the Chelan County Sheriff said someone sympathetic to Decker could be helping him out, possibly helping him hide from law enforcement.
Now, I'm curious, what do all of you think? Do you think that potentially somebody sympathetic to Decker is hiding him? Me personally, I don't believe so. I do believe he's alive. Cadaver dogs have not found any evidence of a scent of a body. So I do believe he is still alive. However, do I think somebody's helping him? I mean, and if they're in the same mental state, potentially. What I find a little bit more plausible is that it could be that he's holding somebody against their will, number one. The other item is he still could be in the wilderness. So who knows how long he had been planning this? So remember, in September, He went to court with Whitney Decker, and he did lose his overnight visitation rights with the children, and he was not happy about that. So from September until the end of May, he had that entire time, if that's what upset him, he had that entire time to basically go and potentially hide items in order for him to survive in the wilderness. Now, remember, prior to this, he was living in campgrounds, in hotels, at campgrounds as well. He was completely homeless. He did not have a place to stay. And he's also trained. He is trained in this type of area to survive in the wilderness for very long periods of time. So, with that being said, that's what I believe. I believe he's still alive, and I believe either he's holding somebody against their will, or that he prepared for this and that he is still out there in the wilderness. Comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Or do you agree with police? Do you think somebody sympathetic to Decker is helping him? Let's see what Sheriff Mike Morrison has to say.
There's always that potential. I mean, there's individuals out there that will take people underneath their wing, try to protect them for whatever reasons, whether they believe it's the right thing to do. We certainly do not encourage that. We wouldn't support it. And if there are individuals out there helping him out, we'd ask you to just do the right thing, turn him in.
The sheriff also addressed theories about whether Decker could have snuck into Canada and if he's even still alive at this point.
I'd say there's a possibility, yes, that he could be alive, but the likelihood of him being out in the wilderness and still being alive, not likely. We're seeing that the probability of him making.
Okay, I just noticed, I stopped the video really quick. I just noticed on that sign, so it says police activity ahead, and then look at the next sign.
Point.
And so there's a possibility.
It said do not pick up hitchhikers. So that's the other item I forgot to mention. Decker is known to hitchhike. So that's another thing. I mean, he could have hitchhiked before people knew. I mean, he had a head start on being able to get out of the area.
Yes, that he could be alive, but the likelihood of him being out in the wilderness and still being alive, not likely. We're seeing that the probability of him making it to Canada would have been a difficult travel job. You're looking at 6 to 7 feet of snow and was up there at the time, not to mention we have multiple teams, Spokane County, King County, Snohomish County, our team also there deployed. We had National Park Service deployed. We had U.S. Customs Service and Border Patrol and stuff there. There was a lot of units that were up in that area. Okanagan County assisted us quite a bit. So his ability to go through that area and not be detected would have been challenging, let alone him just making it through based off the amount of snow and challenging it was hiking through the Pacific Crest Trail at that time.
The U.S. Marshal Service is offering a $20,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest of Decker. If you see Travis Decker, do not approach him. Call 911 immediately.
So, yeah, one of the other items as well, one of the other articles that I did read stated that they do believe that Decker is armed. So that is another item. So definitely, if you do see Decker, make sure that you do not approach him. Again, call 911. The other item is that, and it's not discussed directly in this video, but the teams are scaling back. So they are scaling back with regards to Decker. Because of the huge cost that it has, I know it's over $6 million now. Because of that huge cost, they do have to scale back on the search efforts for Travis Decker. What do you think? What are your thoughts with regards to Travis Decker? Where do you think he is? Do you think he's alive? And what do we do next with regards to Travis Decker? So, for the latest updates and anything with regards to Travis Decker, please make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell so that you get notified once I drop a video. Let's keep our eyes peeled. Let's find Decker. Let's bring justice for the girls and for Whitney. This is Shannon from Only Shannon Knows, bringing you the truth, bringing you my input and deep diving cases.